Hello guys, welcome to the channel. I'm dropping during the coming week some tutorials that will help you get started with eFootball 26. As you know, today has been released eFootball 26. So we are going to see in different videos everything you need to know to get started with the game and win more games. Today, we are starting with the settings, something that is really important for newcomers. The settings are something that can be game changer, more than the players, more than the tactics. When you have the right settings, you are in the best conditions to win some games. So in the coming video, we are going to see more aspects like tactics, different players, the styles and stuff. But today we're going to talk about the basics because, as you know, the first thing when you get to start playing the game, you go to game settings, extra game settings, you go on the controllers, your config, the number one. We're going to see the detail of this, but first thing guys, you need to take off the smart assist. This is the worst thing that has been created in a competitive game ever. The smart assist will say to your players, or will do to your players, it will just decide whether you're going to pass right, left, up in the air, on the ground, the strength of the pass. Same for shooting. It's an assist on the defense. It's an assist on pretty much everything. When you turn this on, you are telling literally the game, play instead of me. Like play, and I'm not playing. I'm just going to do press X or something like that, and you just decide to play. Okay? So if you want to get better to the game, or if you just want to enjoy a football game that has a nice gameplay, please turn off the smart assist. It is useless and you will never get better using this. You'll win some games, but you'll never get better. Okay, guys? So we talked about the smart assist really quickly, and this is something that you definitely need to take off. But we're going to go on the most important things, and these are the first settings. Okay? So I have mine. Some players, they like to run with R1. I like to run with R2 dash, so it's sprinting with the ball. You have the finish dribble, cursor change, special controls, so when you want to lift a shoot or a pass or something like that. Through ball, I'm shooting with square, so whether you shoot with square or with a circle, it's how you prefer. Okay, player movement with this. On the defense, something very important, Alt2 is the matchup. Is your way to defend. Don't always press this button because this can be very, very tricky when you play against a good player. So get used to play with this. You know, use it not always, but use it really when you need to put the leg on the ball. Okay. Call off for pressure. Personally, I've put it on square because I'm used to it. So on this part, you can put whatever you want. Actually, the one you feel comfortable with. Okay. But I've shown you mine, and if you want to try them, feel free. Detailed settings. So this is the most important thing. Smart assist, we said we take off that mess. It's useless. Cursor change, semi-assist. Cursor type, off. This is something I don't personally like because it's way too much information and it's a little bit useless. You have too many informations on the screen when you rather focus on your gameplay. Okay. Manual cursor change. So what is this? It's the fact that you can change your player with R1, L1, sorry, L1. Or you can change it with this, the right stick. And when you change it with the right stick, you know, you decide if you press up, it will go up. But it can be player orientated or ball orientated. Since the ball is moving everywhere, the best is to put it on player. So when you have a defender and you want to take your defensive midfielder, you just press and go to the defensive midfielder. When you have it on the ball, you can have your defender and you just press to go to your defensive midfielder, but since the ball has moved, you're taking a striker or something like that. So it's really better to be player orientated. Manual pass level. So from 1 to 3, you have a slight difference. Okay, 1 is the most assisted one, 3 is the least assisted one, 4 is being the Fuma. So respect to the Fuma players, but this is not something you want to play when you get started with the game. Okay, maybe later you want to try it, and that's a good thing. But focus on level 1 to 3. 1 most assisted, 2 half, 3 least assisted. But in the end, it's almost the same. So sometimes, like I played level 1, level 3, I didn't even feel the difference. Okay, so I've been playing level 2 pretty much all my life, as long as they started this, and I'll continue playing like this. I enjoy it like this, but you can play whatever you want between 1 and 3. This is good. Tackle type, shoulder charge. So whether you do a standing tackle or a shoulder charge, you need to know that with my settings, it's the R1 in defense. Okay, I'll show you later. This is the R1, so you can hit with the shoulder, and this is something that is very, very useful. When the standing tackle, it's something, well, the opponent, if he's good, he's gonna trick you, and you're just gonna be wasted on the defense. So put it on shoulder charge. I think it's the best thing, but you can try both when you start. Feel free to drop in the comment whether you use shoulder charge or standing tackle, and we can discuss it. Tell me if you prefer the other one better. Shot type, basic. You have either basic or manual. Manual means that the direction that you decide is the direction where it goes. It's really close to the Fuma. Basic is really good. Sharp touch type, pressing twice. It means when you press twice, for example, acceleration, you will have a booster in acceleration. So pressing twice is the one I use. Direction guide, I don't use. Next player indicator, very useful, on. Pass search guide, off. Target guide, on. And position on co-op, you can put it on if you play co-op. And feint command type on easy. Don't put it on manual, it will just be hell to do some tricks. So I really recommend to put it on easy. And everyone, even the best skiller that I know in the game, who is Idekun, he's playing on easy. Everyone is playing on easy, so just play this on easy. Okay? One other thing very important is the camera. When you start the game, you are on dynamic wide. I think personally that it's way too close. And when you play 4 or 5 games, sometimes you're just tired. And you don't want to be too close to the ball because, well, you might not see a hole in your defense. You might not see a call from your striker. So for me, the best one is dynamic wide, custom. We need to go in the game to see how we change this in the middle of the game to put the custom exactly. But it will be 0 and 10. 0 zoom, 10 height. Okay, guys? And this is the camera. You can see pretty much how it is. You have a better vision of the whole field. Some people, they like stadium and stuff. I think for me, the best one is dynamic wide. So please try it and let me know how it feels. One other thing that is really important, guys, when you start the game or if you are a regular player of the game, you need to do the events. I know that it's boring sometimes playing versus AI and stuff. I'm a cash player, so I buy players, but yet I do them all because you get some training coaches, position coaches, boosters and stuff. We'll see in the future video how it helps, but this is really important to get the resources you need to get your plays better. As you know, in FIFA, for example, the players, they arrive at their top level. In eFootball, when you get a player, he's level 1, so you need to train him. You can teach him some skills. You can totally change his player ID by adding some position, some skills and stuff. Okay, so please do this AI challenges. I know that it's boring. You can let the AI play versus AI as long as you finish the objectives. And PvP, very important too. It will be difficult in the beginning because you don't have a good English clubs team or you don't have a nations where you have a lot of good players. But still, you definitely need to do them because you earn some coins, which will allow you to spin on the different packs, and you get some skills trainers and stuff. Okay, I'll show you the skill trainers, how to use them quickly. But for example, I have Vitinha. I want to change his position, so I have a position trainer. You see, I have 5, and if I add 1, I can gain a position. Okay, same thing for the skills. You have the list of skills he has, and you have 5 slots where you can add a new skill. For example, my Vieira will try to see if I can get a double touch on him because I really want a double touch on him. So skill, you have either random or random category. This one is really, really rare, so use it very wisely. Dribbling, we'll try to see double touch. Touch move, again, it's a waste. But yeah, you need to do it on here. And it's the same thing for the boosters. booster crafting. You see, all these resources, you gain them in the events. So please do them. It's very important. Okay, guys, in the next video, we are going to drop more into the tactics. As you see, Cristiano Ronaldo, gold poacher. Some players, they know exactly what it is, but some don't know exactly what it is. So we are going to see all the type of players, the type of styles, and we are going to go deeper in the tactics, which is something that will be very helpful for you. Drop in the comments if that video helped you. If you want to support the channel, drop a like, share the video. Thank you so much, guys, for your support. Bye.